Yo, 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 what's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, real quick, I want to tell you guys that looking for a relationship, any of you men out there looking for a relationship, understand that looking for a relationship is feminine, okay? So, if you're like, I want a girlfriend, I want a wife, and all that other stuff, understand that that's feminine. I just want you to know that because I get a lot of guys that'll hit me up and they're like, Lucario, I'm looking for a relationship. It's hard out here because, these girls out here, they're not serious or their thoughts or they're just getting with Pookie and Ray Ray or whatever it is. And, once in a while I might be able to hook up with a girl, but, I can't keep a girl around and I want a girlfriend and I want a relationship. And what I'm telling you guys is that looking for a relationship is feminine. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why is because what happens is that when you are dealing with a woman, right? A woman is supposed to be in a relationship with you. So in other words, a woman is supposed to be committing to you, right? So a lot of times when you hear commitment, you hear women say, oh, these guys don't want to commit, right? And so what happens is that that's the wrong phrasing. It's you should not be committing to her. She's supposed to be committing to you. You understand? So even if a woman is saying, oh, these guys are scared of commitment, no, you're not committing to them, right? They're supposed to be committing to you, meaning they're supposed to submit, right, to your leadership, submit to your program. So if you are a guy looking for a relationship, that means you're in your feminine because the woman wants the relationship. She's the one really looking for the relationship. And the reason why she wants the relationship is because she wants that security. She wants that consistency, right? So when you're looking for a relationship, you want that security and you want that consistency in that situation, which is basically feminine, right? You want to submit to a particular type of consistency, right? But see, the problem is this, that a lot of guys who are in relationships are simps. And the reason why they're simps is because these are the guys who generally were looking for a relationship. These are the guys who don't have a plan or a program. These are the guys who are not leading in their relationship. These are the guys who feel like their woman is their partner. These are the guys, you understand what I'm saying? See, now understand this. There's nothing wrong with being in a relationship. I'm not saying that there's, anything wrong with that. And I'm not even saying that there's anything wrong with, the concept of looking for a relationship being feminine. I'm just saying that's what it is, right? You are looking towards something because you want security, right? The relationship within itself is something that represents security, something that represents something safe, a safe space, right? So when you're looking for that, that's feminine, right? Because this is the thing. Remember, a woman being a girlfriend or a wife or in any type of serious relationship with you, her being in that situation is her being in a particular position, a position that she should earn, right? So the thing is this, you don't necessarily need to look for a relationship or looking for a girlfriend, because if you are a guy who's on point, if you're a guy who's masculine, if you're a guy who's attractive, women want to be with you, right? So you're going to have women who are going to want to be with you. So you should have no problem actually, having a relationship with a woman that's long-term and shit like that, right? So the thing is that these women are going to want to be with you automatically because you're that guy. And then you choose whether or not a woman gets that position. So if you're looking for a relationship and, this has been on your mind and it's you're like, oh my God, it's hard for me to have a girlfriend or a wife and all this other stuff, right? Understand that that's feminine. You understand what I'm saying? I just want you guys to understand this. See, again, nothing wrong with being in a relationship, having a girlfriend, having a wife, none of that stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is that a lot of guys have this thought process or this idea of looking for a girlfriend or hoping for a relationship and wanting someone to be by their side and all that other stuff. And all that's good and well, but that has to be earned, meaning that the woman has to earn her spot. And also, you have to earn your spot as a boyfriend and husband, meaning you have to be consistent enough to be that leader in order to have that particular situation anyway. You see what I'm saying? But if you were that guy, would you be looking for a relationship, or would you understand that you have access to a relationship happening as a result of you being that guy and choosing the right woman to be in that position. You see what I'm saying? This is why I tell you guys about, about vetting women. I have a program called Master the Vetting Process. You can get it at shoplocario.com. And in that program, I talk about vetting a woman for at least 12 to 18 months before she becomes your girlfriend, right? So the thing is that you're not sitting there like, oh my God, I want this girl to be my girlfriend. I'm looking for a relationship so bad. I want a girlfriend so bad. I want a wife so bad. That's neediness from your part. And that's you looking for that security. You understand? Instead of you understanding that you're a man, you're leading, and you put a woman in a position under your leadership. And then she becomes the girlfriend. She becomes the wife. She's committed to you, right? You're not looking to commit to her. She's looking to commit to you. And you have to put yourself in position as leader for her to have something to submit to. You understand? So guys, listen, if you need any more help on this, go to shoplocario.com, get Master the Vetting Process program, check that out. And I'll holler at you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm going. I'm out.